Hey, this is Kenny's Audiophile Record Reviews. Thank you very much for viewing my channel. Please like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate that. In this video, I'm going to reveal the best sounding record that I heard in 2023. Perhaps the most disappointing record in 2023. And my favorite record that I purchased in 2023. And my favorite audio component that I purchased in 2023. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Gave it a good amount of thought, and I think I got it narrowed down now. Now, granted, I didn't buy every single issue in 2023. Obviously, I didn't buy all the Tone Poets, the Blue Note Classic series. I didn't buy all those records. I didn't buy all these specialty release records. There's a ton I didn't buy. So this is based on what I purchased, which was not a lot, but it was a decent amount. But like I said, I didn't buy some of these amazing sounding, $30 records and, $39 records and, $50 records. I didn't buy every one. So there's some hidden gems that are out there that are not part of my video that I'm sure you and the audience will reveal to me and my audience. But these are just amongst the ones I purchased. And I think I'm going to start with probably the most disappointing record of 2023, and that goes to a great company, a very great company, Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds, and that is Pretzel Logic. Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds, their 45 RPM double LP set on Clarity vinyl. Now, I gave this a good review, not a great review. And I thought it sounded better than one of the earlier pressings I have. But if you see my video of the review of this record, it didn't blow away the original or close original pressing that I have. It was, I said in the video, it was like real close. It was like a narrow margin between the UHQR and the original or close original pressing that I have. And you would think a $150 record, there will be a wider margin between the UHQR and the previous earlier pressings of the record. You think for $150, it would, just not necessarily blow it away, but you get more value for the money. And for that, this is somewhat disappointing. So this has to be, I guess, the most disappointing issue of 2023 for me, to be quite honest with you. I know a lot of you had an even more, a worse review of this box set than I had. A lot of you did. I didn't think it was as bad as many out there thought it was, be quite frank with you. My review was better than a lot of audiophiles out there, but still, it didn't live up to the hype. So since it didn't live up to the hype, that's a $150 box set. You would think you'd get more for those box sets. Chad Cassim and at Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds and his crew, they normally do a fantabulous job, but you can't hit the mark all the time. And in this one, they just simply didn't hit the mark. So that's probably the worst sounding or most disappointing record of 2023, I should say. Now I'm going to get to the best sounding record of 2023. And after that, I'm going to get to my favorite record of 2023 and my favorite audio component that I purchased in 2023. And it's very close between A Love Supreme, Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds UHQR. It's very close between this one and Steely Dan's Asia UHQR, issued by Acoustic Sounds, Analog Productions Acoustic Sounds. And I'm given, by the slightest of margins, I mean very slight. These are 1A and 1B, really. They're both winners. If I had my way, it would be a tie. They will both get the award, but if I had to just choose one, is this fantabulous sounding Asia album, which was a fabulous recording in its own right. I think it won a Grammy when the album was issued for Best Engineered Record. I believe it did. So it was getting hyped back in the day when it was released. So this Asia by Steely Dan, the UHQR, is the best sounding record I've heard in the year 2023. Props to Analog Productions for this issue. Bernie Grunman was a mastering engineer. They used a backup tape copy for this record. And what an amazing effort. This is fabulous. Now, granted, I don't have the Cisco version of this record. And a lot of audiophiles claim that the Cisco version of this record is fabulous. But I have an earlier pressing of this record, and this one, I actually have a couple of early pressings. This sounds great to me. It is about best sounding version of Asia that I have by Steely Dan. And this is the best sounding record of 2023, in my opinion. Please leave your opinion in the comment section below, and also leave your opinion on a worst sounding record of 2023. Now, my favorite album of 2023. Now, there's a difference. I have to say this. There's a difference between the best sounding and favorite. Now, I'll give you an analogy. My favorite baseball player of all time is probably Steve Garvey of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He's not even close to being the best baseball player of all time, but he's my favorite. There's a difference between favorite and best. And this is my favorite record that I purchased in 2023. Actually, it's very close between this one and there was a Pharoah Sanders box set called Pharoah that was issued in 2023. That's actually pretty good. I have that. But this one wins in a slight margin over that one. And this is Cassaforte. This was a used record that I purchased. This record was issued in, see if I can see the date on here. I can't, but I think it was issued somewhere in the late 70s, I believe, on Inner City Records. This is my favorite record purchase of 2023. This was a $2 thrift store find. And first of all, I love her performance. But a cool thing that takes a record to a higher level, a higher plane, are the songs that you love and enjoy and vibe to. And her song selection choice on this album is just phenomenal for me. It has a song, Antonio song, which was made famous by Michael Franks. Vera Cruz, I think, was that was performed by Brazil 66. Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66 is one of my favorite bands of all time. And she performed several songs that Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66 performed. And because of that, I can relate to the songs better, and I can get into the vibe and groove of the album better when you know the songs. I know the songs on this record. So Vera Cruz is a song on this record. Wave. So Many Stars was performed fabulously by Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66, along with the song Like a Lover. And also Cassaforte was performed by Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66. So this is a fabulous album for me. Like I said, I can vibe and groove and get into the songs and I'm familiar with her voice and the way she sings, her style. So put all that together. This is my favorite album that I purchased in 2023. Like I said, this is a used record on Inner City Records. It was, like I said, I think it was issued in the late 70s. And this is my favorite record. Helen Merrill, Cassaforte, my favorite record of 2023. Now we're going to get to my favorite component of 2023. And I narrowed it down to two, and I'm going to pick one. Number one is my Humming Guru ultrasonic record cleaner. This took my record cleaning to another level, another plane. And I got through this introductory type of record cleaner, because it was like, I think I paid like $450, $500 for it. And they make more expensive record cleaners that probably do a better job. But for me, this does a great job. Previous to getting this record cleaner, I was cleaning records by hand. And and I still clean records by hand before I use this record cleaner. It just took the record cleaning care to a different level in terms of, you know, getting deep down in the grooves and the shine and sheen it leaves on records. This really does a great job of cleaning records. But that's not my favorite component of 2023. It's really not. And that goes to this right here. This Audio-Technica AT33 mono cartridge. This is my favorite audio component that I purchased in 2023. Now granted, as I said in many of my videos, I purchased this HANA ML cartridge in 2023 in November, but I haven't bought the head show yet. I plan to buy that in January 2024. And who knows, maybe if I would have listened to this in 2023, this would be my number one. But the crown goes to this Audio-Technica AT33 mono cartridge. And here's why. This cartridge took mono listening to a different level compared to listening to mono records on a stereo cartridge. It just simply did. And it's much better than using a mono stereo switch on a preamp or integrated amplifier. It just simply does. It just expanded the width, depth, and dimension, and the dimensionality and the detail of a mono record. I mean, I'm talking about mono records like Sketches in Spain and this underrated mono record by Brother Tony Bennett. Using a mono cartridge just takes it to a different level than using a stereo cartridge or a mono stereo switch, in my opinion. Matter of fact, I plan to upgrade this one sometime in 2024. Hopefully in the first quarter of 2024. We'll have to see about that. But what are the best sounding records that you purchase, or record that you purchased in 2023? Your favorite record that you purchased in 2023, whether it's a used record, like I said, this is a used record purchased at a thrift store for $2. Whether it's a used record, your favorite album, the best sounding album of 2023, the most disappointing album of 2023, and the best audio component that you purchased in 2023. Please leave your comments in the comments section below. Thank you very much for viewing my video. God bless, strong love, and please keep the peace. Please keep the peace worldwide.